Hi, I'm Willow, and today we are playing some more Ark Survival Ascended on the center map. I have the worst news for today, kind of. That Pteranodon that I tamed last episode, I got it killed. Yeah, he was murdered in the cold biome by a couple of woolly rhinos because I was trying to gather their pelt for the fur armor that you see me sporting right now. I did actually get enough pelt to make a primitive set, and I found a pair of fur boots in one of the supply drops. So I wanted the fur gear so that we could go to the cold biome and tame the mammoth for today's episode, but now I have to go tame another pteranodon. I remembered when I was making the last episode, there was a pteranodon that was floating over the water in this ish area, and I think that he is over here somewhere. No, that's not him. Hmm. Well, I think he's over there, so I'm going to jump on my raft and I'm going to float over there and I am going to find him. And once I do, I'll jump back in, we'll knock him out, and then while he is taming, we'll head over to the cold biome and grab us a mammoth. So that's the plan for today. I will be right back. I was right. He is over here on this island. This is home island right over there. This is the one behind it, and here's our guy. Almost in the exact spot he was in before. Now I don't want to make the same mistake that I made the last time, so I'm going to switch those out before I start to shoot this guy. That was really unprofessional of me. So he's down now. I am going to let him torpor down while I look around for, well, what would have preferably been a baby for some prime meat. Well, in my mission to find some prime meat, look what I have found. I have found a male oystro with two babies following it. This one is a female, so once we tame this one up, we will keep that one. Uh-oh. But there is another male baby here, and we don't need two males, so I'm going to kill that one to get the primate that I need. Uh-oh, he did not like that. Oh no. What did you take? Um, okay. So this male is the one that after we tame this guy, we will kill that one for the primate for our Pteranodon, and this one we will tame and we will take the mom, or the dad and the baby back for, eggs at the base, or for, experience, because if you pet these guys, they will give bonus experience to nearby dinosaurs of yours. Well, we've made it back to base now. At least some of us did. The baby that I tamed, I couldn't get to come on the raft, and it tried to swim here and got ate by a shark. I mean, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, I picked up a drop also, which got me an Ascendant Metal pick, and I think I already mentioned the fur boots that I got in one prior to this one. It also got me a ghillie mask and an ascendant. Is that a bear saddle or a thyla? Let's see. Dire bear. I'm gonna put that stuff in here because we're going to the cold and we are not gonna need a ghillie mask over there. We found a good one. Oh, she's bloody. I don't know if we can get this one or not, but it's level cap. Maybe we try. I mean, I only have 27 arrows, but no, I have 42. I got scared a minute because I was like, well, I don't know if that'll be enough anyway, but let's try. Uh, I don't like actually taming guys out in the wild. It's scary to me. And this one, as bloody as it is, I think it might die. Hopefully not. I would like to get it closer to these rocks though, because there are wolves that spawn out here, and they spawn in ginormous packs, and they would probably are the reason why it's bloody. No, mammoth, please. Don't hit me. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Going back. Are you torpor running? Oh no, please don't torpor run into the wolves. Oh, you were just psyching me out? Sweet. You're gonna die, I think, anyway. No. Don't die. And don't run that way. That is not a good way to go. Well, if it doesn't die to my arrows, I believe it will likely die to a pack of dire wolves, but, you know, who knows? Maybe we get lucky. Is he turning around? Oh no, he's trying to kill me. Oh, and there's that dire wolf I was talking about. Oh no. No. It's all going wrong. Okay. Okay, wolf. That's about enough of that. Are we gonna... Okay. So we got the wolf. Let's find the mammoth again. I only have 13 more arrows. I thought that 40 would be plenty. For a mammoth? Oh, I hope we don't have to go back home. Come on. 7 more? Oh, and I had to miss one, right? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, and he's down. Oh, so we had enough arrows, and we didn't end up murdering him. The wolf didn't get him. So what I think we should do then, since all of that happened to work out for us, is we should get out of, you know, render distance as soon as possible so that no wolves can spawn on the mammoth and damage it while it's being tamed, because if that happens, then we'll lose levels on our mammoth. So I am going to get out of render. I'm probably going to go back to base, and I'm going to sit and wait for this mammoth to wake up from a distance. And once he's awake and I have a saddle made for him, I'll come back and we'll take him home. I might even, if I'm high enough level, let me look and see what level a cryopod is, because it would be so much easier if we could make one cryopod. So, like, I'll go kill one, I don't know, duck for polymer and a trilobite for some oil. I think I actually might have some oil from a trilobite already, but I'll make the cryopod, I'll make the saddle, I will wait on the mammoth to tame up out of render distance, and then I will be back once he is awake and we have him back at base. See you then. Looks like our mammoth is ready to go home. Let's check him, put his saddle on because I made that earlier. Take his berries back. Um, well, I don't know what stats are supposed to be like for a mammoth, so those are the stats. Let's put him in a cryopod, and he is ready to go home. I made two cryopods while I was making the saddle earlier. That'll make it a little bit easier for me to bring things back to the base. It's Red Ob. We live over by Blue Ob, so I'll just fly that way. And we can talk a little bit while I'm on my way back about what we're going to be doing next. So, I am actually looking forward to building my base. I want to put a little bit of research into what I want it to look like. I've been thinking that maybe I want to build like maybe an A-frame house. I haven't done an A-frame in a really long time. But then I've also been thinking that maybe I want to build a beach house. Because, we're on a watery type map. I don't know. But I want to put some research into what kind of base I want to be building. And I might actually do that tomorrow. Uh, but our next episode is going to be taming the Doedicurus that we are going to need for the stone. And then possibly something for thatch. Maybe a Megaloceros. Maybe I'll just use my hatchet because, I got a pretty decent. I said hatchet, but I meant pick. I got a pretty decent pick out of that drop. So maybe that's where we go for the route of thatch. The mammoth also gets thatch. I actually just thought about that. So we'll do the Doedicurus next, and then we'll be working on our base build. I mean, there might be like small teams that we get along the way. Like in our first episode, we got our dodos, and in this one, we got our Lystrosaurus. I might work on just getting a tiny tame in while we're doing some of the bigger things in the game. Um, and then I don't know what we do after that. Do we do probably after the Dodic and after the base, we would want to start working on something defensive. I'm not sure what. They have the new tame, and I cannot remember what it's called. Pyro something like that, but I hear it's a pretty decent tame, so I mean maybe that's a good start. Something to build the base or to protect the base and, protect us while we're out running around getting other tames. So I know that for Scorched Earth, I really wanted to tame a Ceratosaurus before I left, and I ended up not getting around to making that episode. But Ceratosaurus is here on this map too, so we could always consider that as a base protection or willow protection type creature for us. I think though that the Ceratosaurus will need something strong enough to kill some Ceratosaurus because in order to tame one you need like their spines or something like that, and they drop those. So you need something strong enough to kill them to tame them, which, that goes back to maybe the new guy, the pyro guy. Maybe he's the next thing to tame, well, the next big thing after our base build. But I mean, those are all options coming. I think that we are going to call it a day. I mean, we tamed our second Pteranodon because I am classic at murdering all my pets. But we got a second one, and we got our mammoth, which will help us in gathering berries to get narcotics, and also help us in gathering thatch and wood, all of the awesome things that mammoths do. But either way, that's it for today. So if you took time out of your day today to watch me play some Ark, then you are awesome, and I hope to see you in the next one.